Ladies and gentlemen,
the Hulkster,
Cedric, with my first ever TV show review. Gotham. I've been waiting a while for this shit, and it was pretty good in my opinion. It's not about Batman. You don't see Batman with his car and shit. This is before Batman was Batman. And it's about a young Commissioner Gordon. He's a detective, Jim Gordon. So he's like the star of the show or whatever. Basically, they introduce Jim Gordon, the character. Then we see a young Batman. His parents get killed. Gordon is the detective along with his partner. They have to solve the case and shit. Then they introduce characters pretty much. Catwoman, Penguin, who's pretty cool. He's like a rat or whatever. He rats out the gangsters. We see a little hint of the Riddler. Poison Ivy. It's just like a little girl. And we see Alfred with a young Batman. Eventually they catch the killer. The killer was framed. Gordon goes after some gangsters. He gets his ass whooped. And then
he's about to get killed. And
some big shot gangster comes to save him. They want him to kill Penguin because he's a rat. And he spares his life, pretends to kill him, and Penguin jumps in the water, and that's pretty much the whole show. At the end, he promises to Batman that he's gonna find who killed his parents. And that's pretty much the whole episode. It was pretty good. Pretty good.
I liked it.
I liked the characters. I didn't think I would like Gordon because he's not Batman, but he's pretty cool.
Good, I like Penguin. And
Penguin was cool and shit like this. There's nobody that I thought that sucked or whatever.
The fight scenes, I like the fight scenes too.
Some
pretty good.
Good fight scenes.
Gotham.
Classic punches in the face. Gordon is like a good fighter with the punches. There's 2-3 good fights. There's shooting. It's like big blood and shit. Penguin stabs the shit out of some guy full of blood or whatever. So it's pretty badass. You know, good action and shit. And I thought the story was pretty good.
Yep. So far, so good.
Good story.
I'll watch it next week, for sure.
Me too. Interesting characters. They have to develop into the Batman characters. They're not developed yet, but you can tell that they're gonna be cool and shit. And I like Jim Gordon or whatever. He's a cool character there.
It's a cool main character, you know.
The only thing I didn't like, this is supposed to be set in the old days of Gotham, so this should be in the old days there. But they have cell phones, not big ass cell phones like in the old days, but tiny slick cell phones, which kind of look stupid.
It was weird seeing that, you know, because it's before that. So you're not supposed to have cell phones yet, you know?
This is supposed to be in the old days, so that's a bit of a fuck up, them having cell phones there. I also didn't like that it's like a cop show a bit. It's not bad, I like the show, but it has more of a cop show feel with Batman characters, but it's still good there. You know, it's not like Batman.
Instead of having criminals and killers, you got gangsters and, you know, characters.
They're not developed like superheroes yet. It's like watching NYPD Blue a little bit there with
superheroes.
You know, but it's still good. It's just, it's not like Batman, you know, it's different a little bit. It's more modern, I guess, a different approach of looking at it. They're through the eyes of Jim Gordon or whatever, but it's still pretty good. It's a good show,
Yep.
and I'm gonna watch it next week. Good fight scenes, cool characters and shit, so I enjoyed it a lot there. So yeah, there's my first TV show review. My review sucks, but who cares? It's a good show.
Gotham.
Till next time. Peace.